What's up, everybody? Alright, we're picking up where we left off in the last episode. And we're going to the schoolhouse to find xander root, and there will be a bunch of these giant mantises. You can literally just walk over them to kill them, but I thought it would be fun to chop them up into tiny bits and sell them on eBay. No, but yeah, you can really kill these guys any way you want. You could just walk over them, so... But I decided to chop them up, because why not use your sword? Anyways, right next to this fallen tree is going to be the xander root that you're looking for the quest. And also, later on, you can just use it for, to make stim packs, which is like the best health gainer in the game, so awesome. And behind the schoolhouse are some jalapenos. You know, you can pick them if you want, you don't have to. I like getting the jalapenos. In my opinion, they're pretty detailed because in hardcore mode, the jalapenos satisfy hunger. But they make you more thirsty, which is, it's just so genius that they would put that small detail in there. It's part of what makes this great game so great. Anyways, so the next thing you want to do is to go to that water tower you see in the distance on top of the hill, and we're gonna get our broc flower. Before I do that, I'm gonna come behind here, and I'm gonna prove to Sunny Smiles that I did in fact come here to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Well, that bottle took a few slashes. Anyways, so while you're going up the path, and the path is like lighter colored than all the rest, so it's kind of obvious where the path is, there's one bark scorpion, which is this orange guy over here. He's pretty easy to kill. Generally, you can kill scorpions really easy if you do what I just did, and you run away from them while you're attacking them, because they're gonna try to chase you. And you can hit them while you're running, which is something that they don't always think of. Anyways, up here there's going to be some bloatfly, which are pretty nasty. They're basically huge flies that shoot their maggots as projectiles, which is pretty disgusting if you ask me. So this cemetery is really awesome because, I mean, other than having the broc flower, this is also where you get shot in the head in the trailer. So, yeah. And also there is a, not a bobblehead, but a snow globe in the cemetery. And the snow globe basically takes the place of the bobbleheads in this game, except that there's only a few of them. There's a lot less than them, and they do absolutely nothing for you. You just find them in like tourist attractions sort of thing, and of course you get an achievement if you find all of them. And of course we are going for all of the achievements in this guide, as I said before. Anyways, don't go beyond that cliff until you're like level 50, or you'll get butt raped. So over here, this grave right next to the water tower is the snow globe. There you go. Yeah, and this grave has some stuff on it. You can open these graves if you have if you have a shovel. But I currently do not have a shovel, so I cannot. Now that we have everything we need, we can go back to her. There is actually a lot of hidden areas in this first town area. Obviously, there's not a lot of buildings, but if you see that white cross, that's actually a memorial, which is a location. And the more locations you find, the more experience you get. And there's also achievements for finding more locations. So, again, looking for those. Once you get out of the first city zone, it's going to ask you if you want to rebuild your character, edit your name. I don't really care to do any of that, so I'm going to keep going. Now around this area there's mostly like coyotes. They're really easy. You could just chop their heads off and eat their meat. Yeah, just run a butcher shop real quick. Now, I used to think that there was a large blue rad scorpion at the top of this. I don't know. Here's a coyote. Alright, so once we get enough locations on our map, we can fast travel, which basically means we don't have to run all the way back to the city. We can just like teleport there, sort of. You might think that's a cool thing, you might not. Right here's a hollowed out rock with a peace sign on it. More graves if you have a shovel, which I still don't have a shovel, so I'm still not going to open these. You see right there, that's a little sign that basically says the same thing as I said earlier. Don't go past this area or you're going to get butt raped. Oh, and a duffel bag, sweet. Well, I guess there was no rad scorpion here. But whatever. Maybe it was a PlayStation version. Oh, more xander root. Yeah, you can find a lot of xander root and a lot of broc flower pretty much all around this whole first area, so you don't necessarily have to get it only in the places that they told you, but those are just like the easiest places. Little abandoned shack. Pretty cool. If you haven't played this game before, or you have and you haven't figured out how to turn on your flashlight on your Pip-Boy, you just hold the B button or the O button on the PlayStation if you're playing this on PS3 for some reason. I don't really know what it is for PC because I didn't play this long enough to care. I just played this for mods. Yeah. So Sunny Smiles wants you to make healing powder, which is what we just got out of there. Healing powder is inferior to stim packs, and it's pretty much a waste of these things that can make stim packs. So I suggest you get a lot of animal meat, because she's gonna tell you to go over the campfire and make something. You don't actually have to make healing powder, you can make whatever the hell you want, and I'm just gonna cook some meat, and we're still gonna be able to reap the benefits of finishing the quest. But we don't have to use our good items to make something shitty, which is a huge waste. Yeah.